What's happening, guys? It is Bill back at the Wall of Tools, and today I have someone special with me. Do you want to introduce yourself?
Yeah. I play hockey.
All right, this is Ben, and he plays hockey. He wants to join me for this video today, and I think it's really salient because this is something that I use a lot with my kids, and we are going to be reviewing today the Solo Stove roasting sticks. So this comes in a set of 4 sticks from Solo Stove. It's about $70, and it comes in a nice carrying case, just like this. You can see here, it's kind of this maybe, vinyl is probably the right word. It's not canvas, but it's a really heavy duty vinyl, and it opens up and it can hold all your sticks. I will say regarding the case, it's not something that I use, oh, pardon me, bud. It's not something that I use very often. It's really an accessory that just ended up kind of getting thrown in a drawer. Now these sticks are pretty neat. They are very heavy. Not overly heavy like you'd be concerned about weight, but they're thick and well made. I mean, you can see here, right in the middle, there is a joint which allows you to screw them into each other like this, and then you would store it like this. Obviously, you wouldn't use it there, and then when you want to use it, you just screw that back in, and you've got a nice roasting stick. It's got a... You can say something. Yeah, go ahead.
Hey, Daddy. I see Daddy.
Yep, yeah, you do. Yep, it's got a nice thick handle. It's this brushed metal. It says Solo Stove. It looks really nice. It's got the dual prong, which is great for like hot dogs and things like that, or even a bigger marshmallow. Yep. Ben, do you want to say something? Mm-hmm. Okay, what do you want to say?
Soccer today.
All right. Okay, so I'm going to have Ben hold this for me here. Ben, you want to hold that?
Yeah.
I don't want to review this specific product. This is just an alternative that I have in my garage. And this one, it says Hershey's on it. I think we got it at the dollar store, to be honest with you. It's got a more of a slide out design. You can see it's not nearly as well built, frankly, right? It's just kind of thin wire, plastic handle. It does the trick. And so just as a point of comparison, right? You can see the difference. Okay, so first let's talk about this product. And what I like about it is the build quality. This thing is just a beast. I mean, it's the Ferrari of roasting sticks. Got a really nice thick handle. It's all metal. You can see this kind of flame design there. It's got the dual prong. It's really sharp. It's the right length. It's not overly long, but it definitely, well, I don't know, what is that? 3 feet or so? I don't know. It's got a good length that'll keep you kind of from the fire. The carrying case is cute. I don't use it just because typically I'm roasting in my yard, so I don't carry things. I like to leave my sticks assembled, hang them on the wall, and just grab them when I need it. So that part is really cool. Yeah, just length is good. Generally speaking, it's a really well-made product, and it looks really nice. Like, it's nice if you have couples over and you're who knows, right? And you're roasting something. This is probably what I would use. I will say there are some drawbacks to it, and it is not the main roasting stick that we use. I'd say, especially this time of year, it's starting to get fall, we do have a Solo Stove, and we roast with some level of regularity, but I find myself going back to these, and the kids do too. So first things first, I like that this has a slide feature, right? Compared to this screw. You saw me take it apart and put it back together. Not a huge deal, but it is definitely, here, do you want to hold this for me, Ben? It is definitely more work than just doing this. This one's probably a little shorter, which is not as good, but it also doesn't matter. It's lighter too, it's easier to, I just think it's a little easier to use. Oh, one thing about the Solo Stove, because it's heavy and it has so much metal, it stays hot for a long time. And so that's one thing I genuinely do not like about this, is once it's hot, there really is no great place to put it, right? You can lean against the fire pit, but then it stays hot. You can throw it in the dirt, but again, it's supposed to be for food. So you have this kind of red hot, heavy metal piece that you really have nothing to do with, and you got to wait quite a while before you touch it. And the kids have burned their hands a couple times, just thinking, oh, that was 10 minutes ago, it's no big deal. They grab it and then it's too hot. Nothing serious, no crazy injuries or anything, but it's just one of those weird things that because it's so nice and so heavy, it actually holds heat really well. Where something like this, it just has a really thin, almost maybe like a heavy duty wire, you could think about it, right? And this just cools off really fast, and it does the trick. I would give this an A++ in terms of build quality, but just in terms of overall functionality, I like the slide feature. I like, honestly, these are cool, but they can be a little sharp. So again, with kids, it's something you got to watch out for. I'm giving the nod to this bad boy. All right, thanks guys for listening. We look forward to talking to you tomorrow, and have a good one. Bye-bye.